Welcome! This video will show you how to prepare the Constable Sworn Financial Statement Report for the Louisiana Legislative Auditor's Office. The form is 2 pages. The first page is the affidavit. The top portion should be filled out with information including your name, your ward or district and parish, physical address, your telephone number, and your email address. The bottom portion of the form states who you are and that you have presented the financial information as fairly and correctly as possible, as well as that your total receipts did not go over $200,000. Your signature on the affidavit must be witnessed and notarized by a notary public. The second page of the report contains your statements. The directions are given in fairly simple language for each line. The amounts requested are entered in the spaces provided for each line. To prepare your report, you should have the following documents on hand: your W-2 form, garnishment activity amounts for constables, fees collected as constable, reporting year conference expenses and reimbursement amounts, and any other constable documents for the year. First, enter the amount of your state and parish salary from Constable W-2 form box 1. Do not send your W-2 form to the legislative auditor. If you collected any garnishments, enter the amount here. If you collected any other fees as constable, enter that amount here. If your JP collected any fees for you and paid them to you, enter the amount in this space. If the parish paid conference fees directly to the Attorney General for you, enter the amount the parish paid. If you paid conference fees to the Attorney General and you were reimbursed for them, and/or reimbursed for conference-related travel expenses, enter the amount reimbursed. If you collected any other receipts as constable, such as benefits, housing, unvouchered expenses, or per diem, describe them and enter the amount. Moving on to expenses. If you collected any garnishments, enter the amount of garnishments you paid to others here. If you have employees, enter the amount you paid them in salary and benefits. If you had any travel expenses as constable, including travel that was reimbursed, enter the amount paid. If you had any office expenses, such as rent, utilities, or supplies, etc., be sure to enter that amount paid. If you had any other expenses as constable, describe them and enter the amount. If constables have any cash left over after paying the expenses above, the remaining cash is normally kept by them as his or her salary. If you have cash left over that you do not consider to be your salary, please describe it below. Lastly, constables normally do not have fixed assets, receivables, debt, or other disclosures associated with their office. If you do have fixed assets, receivables, debt, or other disclosures required by state or federal regulations, please describe them below. And always, if you have any questions, you can always call the Legislative Auditor's Office for more information.